Chrono Cross, it's Chrono Cross, Chrono Cross, we're Chrono Cross, yo, Chrono Cross, it's Chrono Cross, here we are. It's called the Radical Dreams Edition, and let's see, what's it all about? I never beat this game, oh no I didn't, so now might be the time, but probably not, because I play too many games at once, and I get nothing done ever, and I have a full-time job, and I can't complete any of the games. Okay, so we're going to start this very soon. Let me do that, and I'll be here soon. We're going to begin very soon. Here we go. Here we go. Oh, it's time for the Chrono Cross. 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 Woo! I just had do a little sprinkle. Do a little sprinkle tinkle. Alright. Wanna play the Chrono Cross? Spider Luke! Ooh. Check if that software can be played. Check it! Check it good! Excitement! I'm so excited. Here we go. I'm already having dreams of the past and memories of my soul. Look at Holly here. That's cute. Who's this little guy here? Who's that? I already feel like I'm radically dreaming. Let's see the settings. We're going to have the new graphical style. This is supposed to, I think, have some sort of filter that makes the old backgrounds look a little bit more tolerable. I heard for the most part that it's very good looking. Other times it might be a tad jarring. But more good than bad. So we'll go with that. I probably won't notice, but we'll see. Maybe I will. Chrono Cross screen type. We got normal, we got full, and we got zoomed. I'm a traditionalist when it comes to this. We're going to do our normal 4x3, I'm sure. Actually, it will probably be good for where my camera is, too. I won't be getting in the way of any UI, so that's good choice. Okay. We don't need to say credits. We don't need to play the story adventure yet. Radical Dreamers. Let's do this. Let's do this. We are ready. We are ready. Everything is excellent. Chrono Cross a go-go. Got my I drank. This is slop drank. Just taking in these jams. I have my cat down in the corner here. I don't have a cat cam. I don't know if I should. Probably be taking up more resources on my computer to do that. I have a really bad computer. But I am in the market to look for a new computer. So, that'll be happening. Clean the glasses. Smear the goop all over it. Oh, maybe I can use one of these. Alright. I'm excited. So, it has been so long since I've played this game that I'm wondering if I'm going to really notice a difference in music. Although I heard that the music just might be a little cleaned up. I don't think it's new. So maybe I don't have to worry about a rearranged track or anything like that. The assets were cleaned up. Let's go. Chrono Cross. It's not a time traveling game about Jesus. I know, I'm sorry. So terrible. Can I do this? Nah, that's too much. What was the start of all this? When did the cogs of fate begin to turn? Perhaps it is impossible to grasp that answer now, from deep within the flow of time. And I'm moving my camera around. But for a certainty, back then, we loved so many, yet hated so much. We hurt others and were hurt ourselves. Yet even then, we ran like the wind, whilst our laughter echoed under certain skies. Riding a horse. Look how good the music is in this game. Press any button. I don't see the any button. Oh, that's like the standard old school Square sounds they used to have. I am not continuing anything. I don't know if my Pro controller here, the Pro 2, does HD Rumble, but I'm just going to say yeah. Okay. Is it, do they just consider all Rumble HD Rumble? If I turn it off, would it be like no Rumble? Or okay, in the field, A, B, oh, okay. Let's see. High speed mode, ZR. Low speed mode, ZL. No random battles. Battle boosts, auto battle. Return to launcher. Press all the buttons. Change view. Choose. Oh, this is so much. Too much. This is too much. Surge. You know what? I'm not going to change his name. This is your name. This is your story. This is where I would totally like screw something up and I would accidentally pick the wrong letter. It would be like Airge. I've done that before in games before. I'm like, no, his name's not Airge. Ooh, I can feel little heartbeats. Let's go. Bum, 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 bum. Here. You hear that? You hear down here. It's a rumble bumbling. Welcome to Microphone Tower. Hello? Oh, cute doggy. What is it, Sergi Poo? You look troubled. Tis it? There's no turning back now. Oi! Come on, Serge! Poshu! Just you wait, Lynx. Today's gonna be day of reckoning. Say your prayers. Not that it'll do ya any good. Sergi Poo. Alright, let's clean. Is this supposed to be 60 frames? I wonder if it's 60 on PlayStation. I don't care though. Whatever. Seems a little juddery. What is that crystal Reich thing? Some kind of switch? Bugger! So close and yet so far. It's a little sluggish. This is my first impression. I'm wondering how it does play on PlayStation. This is an old game. A bat! A bat! Oh my, a bat! Okay, I can't go that way. Come to me, bat! Would you like a little tutorial on how to fight bats? Let me tell you. No tutorial, just right in there. Ooh. I'm gonna give him a 92, a 2, and a 3. Alphabet. Ooh. Combo. Ouchie. Don't you mess with the kid. Don't mess with the kid. Kid. Ooh. Aren't you gonna do some twirling thing like they did in Final Fantasy VII? Ah. You have beat the game. No. Dun. I got you from behind. You fool! Cryptobot. Oh, it's Cybot. Cybot at your service. Can anyone use an element here? The element of surprise, perhaps? Ow! Ow! Ah! Wait, she can do an element. Ooh, magma bomb! Magma bomb! Magma bomb! Magma bomb! Gonna hit you with that big ol' magma bomb! Magma bomb! I'm a dog. My name is Puzzle. I'm the puzzle. Gonna hit you with my big old teeth. A big old teeth. Gonna hit you with my big old teeth. Streaming is exhausting because I'm a fucking freak. Do I need healing? No, don't heal the frickin' party. This is jamming. This is jamming. Now this is pod racing. Where beeth the bat? Where beeth the bats? Oh. Ooh, what back here? What back here? Can I open a chest, perhaps? Hello? Hello, bats. Let me swing my pole at you. It got little spikes and stuff. Gonna hit you in the air. Hoo, now look over there. Bat time, bat time. Here, I'm gonna turn on the speed element. Speed, 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 speed. Speed, 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 speed. I don't know how much strategy I need to do right now. Like I can choose like, oh, this is the more ideal way to hit them, but like, how is my party doing? No, don't heal anybody. Kid does not need healing. Is there like an always run function? Left stick. What? Why wouldn't I do that? Window frame. Yeah. Yeah! Okay, I want to always run. Who wants to walk? Who wants to walk? Can I save anytime I want? No, no, we aren't going to be that kind to you. Alright, that's but run and walk are reversed. I want to run forever. I still don't think it's like analog sensitivity though. Oh, he runs like that too. Oh! This was a trap. You trapped me. Huh. Good job, trappers. Are they gonna respawn the bat? The bat has not been respawned. Thank goodness. No more bats. No more bats. Okay, I can go up there. I feel like I came out of there, but I think that's a trick. Twick or tweet. Let's have a fight. Let's have a fight. Little spiders. Little speeders. Spider, spider. I'm a spider fighter. I'm a spider fighter. Spider biter. Spider biter. Spider biter. Ooh, 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 what the combo? What the combo? I'm a dog. I'm a dog. A good dog. I'm a good dog. Oh no. Let me give you a hand with that. Just hit him. Hit him. There's probably like an ideal method to it. I did know this at one point. I knew the method. I knew the method. Does she need some max healing? She don't need healing. Ooh. His HP's up. Dogman's healing is, or health is up. I think the music restarts every time, but I kind of don't mind how it starts. Okay, I think think I need to activate that. Potentially. What is this? Is this just like here to be like, hey, haha, we fooled you. You went up the stairs. Stupid man. Walking upstairs like that. Okay. What this? Oh, the dark crystal. The Skeksis are going to be after me. So is it going to do something here? This can be activated now? Ooh, it's radiating. When the circle radiates, you gotta stand on it. Let's go. Let's go. Everyone on the radiating circle. Get on the radiating circle. We gonna move? Whoa! It just got... He just chucked up there. Go Power Rangers! Oi! What the bloody hell just happened? What are we doing out here? Wow, bugger! We're so high up. Is this thing floating? Did it feel like your body passed through the floor just now? This sure is some fort. Eh, Serge? You alright, mate? You've been acting all weird. We don't know what's up ahead, so just stay on your toes, eh? You gonna start that music again? When I face a boss, it's gonna kill me immediately. I heard this game's a little hard, but something made it easier. Well, I mean, a heartbeat. Oh no, milady! Oh, ketchup! He's happy. Why so happy? If bloody, why happy? Damn it, TikTok! What's wrong with you? Why are you doing this to me? That's what they do on TikTok. They have all these comments like, if bloody, why happy? Good morning, sleepyhead. I think that's what it said. What are those up there? Those masks? Oh, this is like almost like the beginning of Chrono Trigger when they're like, or any game where like, Link, I'm going to the castle. Stay asleep. Ooh, yeah. The raising of the curtains. Yeah, those are like owl plates. Owl plates. The feel-good game. Time for feeling good. Hi, Mommy! Good morning, Serge. You're finally up. The sun's already reached high noon. By the way, didn't you have plans to meet with Weena this morning? Weena came by to see if you were up, but you, young man, were still off in Never Never Land. You shouldn't break promises like that. Girls can be pretty scary if you make them angry. Do you have money for me? Money? Weren't you supposed to meet Luna this morning? Hurry along now and go apologize to her. Don't expect me to stick up for you if Luna ever decides to blow you off. Oh, please. I have no comment. You wouldn't want that, would you? Right? That would be bad. Not. Then get your priorities straight and let her know how you feel. Understand? Tomorrow is a new day. Who knows what will happen? Kitty. Hello, Kitty. Meow. Meow. Always talk to everyone twice in an RPG. Oh yes, the sunroom. It's Groundhog Day. Okay. Get out of my way. I am being sandwiched by my mother and a cat. Okay. Another cat? Ooh, that has a different meow. Let me hear this meow. No! She would never do that. My, aren't we confident? I want to compare the differences between the meows of the cats. Would you all just start walking? Okay. Okay. Ooh. Mighty different personalities them cats have. Sergey! Check out this sawfish. I saw a fish. Awesome, ain't it? Poppy caught it down south by El Nido Triangle. Nobody likes going down there, though. They all say it's creepy. But this sucker sure looks tasty. One more? One more for me? You got one more for me? Sergey! Shut up! Shut up, shut up, shut up, shut up. Oh, it's moving. You guys didn't kill it? Oh god, it's moving. Yo, Serge. What do you think of this sawfish? Have you ever seen one this size? This has got to be from the legendary Dragon King Palace. Wouldn't you agree, Serge? You're probably right. Or, no. Ha! You wish! Yeah, I guess legends are meant to be legends. Yeah, that definitely would have been too good to be true. I hurt your feelings. Oh well, at least I know for sure that this one's a briggy! Live an honest life, and something good is bound to happen. Ha! No, no! Stop talking! I never know who's a one talker or two talker. Hello, Serge. Beautiful day today, isn't it? Sure feels great outside. Ah, just being able to bask in the sun all day sure is a nice change. They say the rain cleanses one's spirit, but our age, we've had enough cleansing. Ha ha ha! I'm so cleansed. Okay. Walk away. Yes, I know. I wonder if those outsiders are back digging now that the rain's let up. They must be conducting some kind of investigation up here in Fossil Valley. I can't comprehend outsiders. Why would they want to dig up a place like that? Ugh. You got something for me? Why, hello there, Serge. Can I interest you in something? I have some great elements. Would you like to take a look? What's in a book? Just take a look. Show me some of your elements. Sure, just 1 second. Element shop. $100. Aqua beam. Covers the flu. No, I don't want tan. Okay. let's... Thanks, come again. Excuse me. Excuse me! Can I interest you in something? Yeah, I'd like to see something. Let me see your weapons. Forge. Forge me some weapons. Oh! Can I? Oh, I need something. You got something for me? I need something. Thank you. Yeah, I don't have any of this. I have nothing. And there's a fee? Ugh. Fees. Yeah, oh. I need to get some things. Accessories. Oh man. I better fight some things first. Thank you. Thanks. Thank you very much. Hi. Well now, you're an Arnie. What brings you to this quiet seaside village? Oh, it's you, Serge. Just don't be going near Hydra Marshes to the east if you go outside. Don't want you to run into those evil dwarves and that Hydra now. Say, why don't you go talk to the village chief before you set out? His house is just past those gates down yonder. Alright, whatever you say. Hello, little boy. Hey, Sergey. Is this the same boy I talked to? Oh no, that's a different boy. Why do you all look the same? Hey, Sergey. The boys call me Sergey. Do you know what's popular among the village girls these days? A necklace made from Komodo dragon scales. You know, those monsters that eat fire? I want to get some for Kiki, but there's no way I can beat those monsters. Oh no! If I don't do something about this now, Kiki might start liking Lolo. Boy, am I in a fix. What's in the Holmes? What's up, Holmes? Oh boy. Ooh, a stew. Hello. Porcupine, portus, pig. Pig! Pig! Are they cooking your family in there? What's this? Are you what are you looking at there? Looks interesting, doesn't it? Humana, humana, humana! Oh, he was PERVing out. Humana, humana, humana! She sure is pretty. What a knockout that dancer Miki is. The port town of Termina has its share of dancers, but no one, I say no one, compares to Miki. Oh, but mind you, I've never actually seen Miki dance. Oh, wow, how I love to see them jiggle. Oh, old school anime vibes. I'm talking about her arms, of course. He loves that arm jiggle. Whoa, Serge, don't tell Grandma about this. Grandma? How old are you? You guys like arm jiggle too? Hi. Yo, Serge, have you heard anything about the group of thieves up in the mainland? I have not. You really haven't been keeping up, have you? It's big news. Pretty big news even. Even in El Nido. Those mysterious thieves have broken into a bunch of houses up in the mainland. They're cold-blooded bastards. They'll go to any extreme to get money or jewels. Even the powerful nation of Poor can't seem to get a hold of them. I think they call themselves the Radical Dreamers. Wouldn't want to run into those bandits. Okay, I feel discouraged to talk to people twice now. Looks like the Viper Festival will be canceled again this year. Our only celebration of El Nido Archipelago down the drain. There hasn't been anything good to talk about since the army from Poor took over the islands 3 years ago. We wouldn't have to put up with this situation if General Viper and the Dragoons were still here. The Dragoons. Anything in this thing? Nope. Anything in here? Nope. Hello, chef. What's in the pot? Tasty! Cha-cha-cha! Healthy! Cha-cha-cha! Why don't ya try my Heckran soup? That's my specialty. Soup made exclusively from Heckran bones. Don't mean to brag, but nobody can make soup like I can. Cha-ha-ha-ha! Lady? Why, hello, Serge. Do you want to hear the real truth about the world? Insanity leads to chaos, then to solitude. The fruitless effort of adding meaning to what is meaningless. Why is everything capitalized in the beginning? Where is there no punctuation? A lone crimson tear falls to the sea. The echo of the remaining star cries out in the infinite vacuum. Maybe it's poetic. The least I can do is send my distant prayers over the wind of time, setting sail on dreams. Well, how do you like it, Serge? Were you moved? I've been dreaming about becoming a poet since I was little. Oh, it was a poem. I want to cross the continent and make a name for myself with just a pencil and paper. But look at me. I'm in this puny village, in the middle of nowhere, waitressing in the rundown shack. Which is this? What you say about my restaurant? You can quit any time, you know. Yikes. I was just kidding. Just kidding. I was just saying how good the work environment is. Dot 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 dot. Open the door. Open the door. Hello, pig, rat, armadillo. Hi. Oh, oh, oh. Okay. I found an ivory helmet. Yes! I love stealing. Oh, yes. Can I save yet? No. Nah. They're like, nah. Nah, you don't have to save. Whoever said you had to save? Hey, I'm making a nut stew. Can you save these nuts? What is a nut stew even? It's nothing. I made it up. Hey, can I get up in here? See, okay. If this wasn't cleaned up, it would look like this guy has a tail. That's the bad thing about, like... But I guess it gets smoothed out on old display. So... Oh boy, okay. Hello there, Serge. Word has it that Komodo dragon scales are quite popular among the youngins these days. So you're collecting them too, huh? What to make a silly little necklace? That's right. Well said, Serge. You truly are a man of the sea. A seaman. Hey, don't call me a Komodo dragon expert for nothing. Let me give you some pointers. Clean out your ears and listen well, Serge. This is truly top secret. My super duper secret number 1, rock and roll to trap the sucker. My super duper secret number 2, use the lay of the land and make a surprise attack. My super duper secret number 3, there is always one that likes to play tag. Run with all your might, all your might, all your might. Beware, Komodo dragons are mighty cautious and run at high speeds. You must face them with your wits, courage, and tenacity. Use your lightning start and run like the wind. Whip past them with all your might. Actually, I guess there's no point overtaking them. Anyhow, it's all about guts, me boy. So once you catch up to one you must fight, kick that little sucker's butt. But don't get your own butt kicked. That's about all I can teach you about the ways of an expert. Now go, Surge. Go for the gold and bring forth a brighter tomorrow. Sorry. Hi. Woo! Sergey, don't be mean to my Celine. That wasn't mean. I just said hello. All the children call me it. Isn't my Celine cute? Daddy found her by Lizard Rock. A lot of baby Komodo dragons play out there. I guess it's kind of like their hangout. Alright, you sound like Ben Stiller from Zoolander. And you know what, Sergey? Don't tell anyone about what I'm about to tell you, okay? It's a secret. Lolo said he was going to get me some Komodo dragon scales. What should I do? Do you know about Lizard Rock southwest of the village? I heard that a mother Komodo dragon comes out once in a while, and then once in a while, and once in a while. I've told Kiki numerous times not to play there, but she never listens to me. I guess kids will be kids. Kiki, I wonder if that child knows how worried I get. Oh, shit. I don't know if that's the same thing or not. Cats and bats. Those are tiny ass bats. See, I don't think I would have ever known those were bats at one time. Hello. Looking at that light? Oh, hi Serge. I was lost in my thoughts there. You know how Kiki's growing up so quickly. Sometimes I'm just amazed at how much she resembles her mother. Yeah, I guess my wife is like that too. She's been very much like her mother since as long as I can remember. I guess that demonstrates how life continues to live on through generations. It's been 10 years since I became a fisherman. Back then, I still had other aspirations, but I ended up succeeding my dad. I guess you can say that everything here represents 10 years of my life. Lion sharks, sawfish, six-horned narwhals, you name it. They represent all my hard work and dedication. I love my job and I'm happy with my current lifestyle and all, but lately I get to thinking when I see Kiki about all I could have had a different future. What if I'd chosen a different path 10 years ago? Then I'd be living a completely different life than I am now. I'm not saying which one would have been better. I just wonder where the other path might have led me. I guess the longer you live, the more you wonder about another you that might have been. Boy, life is sure complex. Oh, hey Serge, you want this? Here, take it. It's an amulet made from the lion shark tooth 10 years ago, when I decided to become a fisherman. I don't need it anymore. I have my wife and Kiki watching over me. I received a shark tooth, shark tooth, shark tooth. I received a shark tooth. Ooh, ooh. Shark tooth, shark tooth, shark. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. House number 2. Oh God, which one was my house? Was this my house? What an exhausting village. Oh. You used to cry and run away at the mere sight of a pussy cat. Do you remember? When you were about yay high, you were attacked by a panther demon. I guess it left an emotional scar. But it's good that you've overcome that fear. Girls will think you're a weenie running away from cats. Thanks for for bringing up the PTSD, old lady. Good morning, Serge. What a chest you have there. Don't tell me you just woke up. Don't you know that the early bird gets the worm? Lena's over there on the pier. Looks like her mother asked her to babysit. Oh, it's the lady I'm supposed to talk to. Serge found Photon Ray inside the bucket. Hi, Ray. This is my house. Enter at own risk. Oh yeah, talking dog. Talking dog? We got talking dogs here. Called the man talking dogs. Okay, I'll go see her later. I could go this way, or I can go that way. Let's see. The talking dog, running around the back. And the little girl's following it, yeah. Hi. Oh, Serge, how goes it? How would you like to join everyone for my lecture? Today's lecture is the fundamentals of attack and alt elements. I hate tutorials. Oh, it does not interest you? Oh well, come again, Sonny. I promise to make it easy on you. I did everything just as Chief Radius told me, and now the aches in my body are completely gone. What a fine man our Chief is. Skilled, competent, caring. I hear he was quite a warrior in his prime. That's my LinkedIn review of him. You can learn so much from our Chief and grow up to be a great man like Radius, who goes around and around and around and around. Oh shit. Oh shit! What do you guys say about Mr. Radius? The record of fate tells me not to go out to sea today. That's why I'm here for the Chief's lecture. Go against the record of fate and you'll regret it for sure. Days like this, it's best to take it easy. We should all live in harmony with fate. And you? Hi, Serge. I Ganji, know all and see all. I can tell you all things to know about using key items. Okay, Ganji, tell me about your key items. Good, good. I'd be happy to listen. Oh, happy to. Listen carefully now. When you want to give someone a key item, get within talking distance and press Y. This will bring up the item menu. Then pick the item you wish to... Oh, you mean common sense! Hi, little girl. Little girl. Hi, Sergey. Wanna hear a secret? It's about Pashu. Pashu. Sure, tell me. Okay, but keep it a secret, okay? Ready? Pashul is such a pig. When it comes to eating, she'll do anything if she's fed her favorite dish. Very unladylike, isn't it? Tempted by food. She's a dog. She's a dog! Hi. Pashul, Pashul, I need to talk to you. Pashul. Hey. Oh, hi, Sergi Poo. Me am a bit busy right now. Have you already met up with Lena? Methinks she was by the pier. Ooh, another house. So many homes. What up, Holmes? What this? That's exactly right, Serge. There it is. The record of fate. It records everything good or bad. If you happen to cross one of these, don't forget to record everything you've done so far. Think of how terrible it would be if you lost your past. There wouldn't be anything you could do about it. If you listen closely, the record of fate will tell you lots of things, like what you should be doing next. And when you can't hear anything anymore, well, I guess it means you don't have a future. When that happens, you should just go home and go to sleep. There isn't anything you can do to change fate. Cool. Do you want to record what you do? Okay, shut up. It's saving. It's saving. Shut up. I don't care anymore. Just let me do it. Oh, God. Hi. Oh, it's you, Serge. I think the chief is outside. He said he was going to teach some self-defense. He may be old, but he still has some fight left in him. You kids better not misbehave, or else the chief will have to crack down on you all. I'm sorry. We came all the way out here in search of the legendary treasure, but our funds ran out. Once I'm done cleaning here, I have to do some yard work. We gotta do something to cover our expenses. If I knew this was going to happen, I would have tried to persuade Sir Toma to look for treasure in a Zenan continent. Okay. Hi. Time sure does fly. Chief Radius has been living here for 4 years already. He's such a bright, cheerful man. And he likes to get around. Like a circle. Radius. Everyone in the village really likes him. I wish he could stay here forever. Okay, one thing is, I don't know if I listen to this guy if he's going to give me something. Okay, I'll listen to you. Yeah, okay. Oh, come on, Serge, don't hold back. First, here's some basic advice on attacking, so listen up, young'un. You know that there are 3 different attack levels: weak, strong, and fierce. Each having different accuracy or hit percent values. Don't you? What? Every time you hit an opponent, each of these values increases, making it easier for your next attack to hit the mark. A good strategy is to start with 1 weak blows, which have the highest chance of succeeding, then build up to strong and fierce blows. Oh! That's the accuracy of hitting it. I thought that's how much damage you do. Guess it's a good thing I did this. Stubborn me. So rather than attacking willy-nilly, you should aim to build up your hit percent. If your fierce attacks don't hit home, you're just wasting energy. Okay, so I want the highest chance one. Oh, you're not even close. Don't be trusting in your hit percent too much there, boy. As long as it's not 100%, you still run the risk of missing continuously. Sometimes it pays to muster up the courage to use strong and fierce attacks straight from the start, too. What? Elements, use elements. Okay. When you use an element, the color of that element's attribute remains on the battlefield in the form of a field effect. Okay, I see the colors. Each time you consecutively use the same color element, the effectiveness of that color element group increases. Here I'll show you. Let's fill up all the field effect attributes with the color blue. Try using a blue element after me. What? Oh. Wait. Okay. Maybe I forgot to tell you, you won't accumulate any power unless you actually succeed in hitting your opponent. There are some elements that disappear in a puff of smoke. Tablets, unsample. Consumable elements. Oh, so I just use a consumable element. Okay, let's try it. Okay, he's doing a blue field. Jeez. Thanks for the death. Conversely, when there's a lot of blue in the field elements of opposite color red will be weakened. Let's try this. Opposite color. Okay. Thanks for not killing me. Why did he kill me again? Pooped already, huh? And you're still so young. Oh well, don't let it get you down. Come again anytime, Sonny. What am I? Did I get my health back? Yeah, I did. So, is this the way I'm not supposed to go? Oh, it has an autosave. Okay. So, I'm gonna save anyways because I'm crazy like that. Hey, Kristen1089. Thanks for the follow. Much appreciated. Okay, Arnie Village. Okay, so I don't need to be here. No, I don't. Are you spam? Why did you have to be spam? Just had to be spam. She wasn't real. She was not real. Okay. Back to actual streaming. Yippee! Whoa! Is that kid alright? Hello, Grandpappy. Oh, it's you, Serge. Beautiful day, huh? Caught me dozing off there. By the way, Serge, do you like the sea? Yeah, I do. Oh, really? Yeah, the sea sure is great. But just remember, Serge, don't take it too lightly. Usually you'll find the sea to be vast, deep, full of strength and energy, yet kind and gentle. But once it becomes angry, it can turn into the most frightening monster you've ever seen, engulfing everything. Close your eyes and prick up your ears. Can you hear the cries of the countless men swallowed by the sea? The hidden secret of the secret whispers? I recommend you learn to sense the mood of the sea. That's if you don't want to join the fellows already on the bottom. Man, what a downer! Little lady. Hi. Hi. You're late, Serge. Sleeping in as usual, I suppose. You promised to go get some Komodo dragon scales for my necklace, remember? Since you were late, my mom asked me to babysit the kids. Woohoo! Sergey! Lena! Look at me! I'm drowning! Come on, you guys. You should join us. It feels really good to drown. Unlike the rest of you, we're not here to play. Don't swim out too far now. Okay, gotcha. Kids sure have it easy. Remember when we were like that? Not a single care or worry on our minds. How each day lasted an eternity, filled with newness, fun and excitement. But the important thing now is not our childhood, but my Komodo scale necklace. Yes! We have to face up to reality and live each day anew. So I want you to go to Lizard Rock and get some scales for me. I would join you, but I still have to watch the kids. It's your fault you were late. Once you've collected some Komodo dragon scales, I'll catch up with you at Opasa Beach. Is that okay with you, Serge? Nah, forget it. Excuse me? What did you say, Serge? Think about it. It's your fault for sleeping in, you know. Seeing as how you let me down, I'd say you owe me a couple hundred of those scales. Now go! Go to Lizard Rock for me and get some for me. I'll let you off easy this time with only 3 scales. I'm counting on you, Serge. Good luck, okay? Come on, Serge. Get your butt over to Lizard Rock already. I think I really deserve about 100 scales, but I guess 3 will do for now. She's kind of a bee. Oh, he doesn't want one from. He doesn't want one from the. Oh wow! I even have an item that's just called the Time Shifter. They like build it into it. That's so cool. I guess I have to do this. Guess I'll just die. To the village. Into the village. Into the village. Was it Lizard Rock North? They said not to go to Hydra Marshes. I already forgot where she told me to go. I think it's Lizard Rock. Oh god! Oh god! We're going so fast! Go so fast! Go so fast! Go so fast! Go so fast! Oh god, that kid. Where? Lizard Rock, right, okay. Run, 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 run. Run, 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 run. Push them rocks, push them rocks, push them rocks. Ooh. Oh, this looks just like a 3D avatar I had on here the other day. I have an avatar that looks just like this. I bumped ya. You got bumped. Beach bomb, beach bomb. Cool. Look at them happy guys. They look so happy. I don't have like, these are consumables. So why was it yellow? That's what I'm wondering. Is this the only one I could pick? Like, my consumables probably affect the world, but... Squirt gum. I guess I just don't have powers. That worked. Wow! Wowza! Oh man. Okay, I've got to do something right now. But thank you for being here. I forgot. I have something very important to do. But yeah, we've had like an hour of this or so, a little or more. So I'll shoot this over on YouTube and put some clips out and everything. But if you like RPGs, JRPGs, variety and stuff, that's what I do here. Spire Luke. I'm Spire Luke TV on TikTok, Spire Luke on Instagram. I stream here occasionally, but you know, I like doing this, and I like you. I don't know any of you. I've never met any of you, but I'm assuming some of you are. All right. Okay. Thank you. Bye.